The Russian foreign minister and Russia's ambassador to the United States were welcomed at the White House today. The pictures of that meeting provided by a Russian media photographer. The U.S. media wasn't allowed to attend. Wait, what? Yeah, we got a big problem here. What's the problem, Adam? How about the Constitution, the First Amendment, and press freedom? That's the problem. Do you think it's okay that a Russian media photographer was allowed to be in the Oval Office and a U.S. media photographer wasn't? Well, the Russian government ended up releasing the photos. Russian state-run media. Now, it's bad enough that there are times when the White House press corps is frozen out of presidential photo opportunities, and the only photos we see are from official White House photographers. Well, now we can't even see their pictures. The only way to see what our president is up to is to find out from tweets from the Russian government? Okay. All right, so if you're sitting there thinking I'm being unfair to President Trump or espousing some sort of media elite leftist views, I want you to take a look at this Instagram page. This belongs to award-winning photographer Pete Souza. He's a gifted storyteller. He was the chief official White House photographer for President Obama. Whenever Souza was with the president taking pictures and members of the media weren't there, when Souza's pictures got disseminated, I would argue that that is a form of state-run media. Your tax dollars paying the government salary of the photographer taking those pictures. Do you think that any official White House photographer would broadcast an image of the President of the United States looking bad? Heck no, they'd get canned. And independent media is vitally important for the success of our democracy. Without it, you're only getting one side of the story, the government side. And that's not what the Founding Fathers had in mind when they wrote the Constitution. An apology today from Apple. Finally. The maker of the iPhone is trying to make things right after admitting that the performance of older iPhones was being slowed down on purpose. Now, the company claims they did it to help preserve the battery life of your not brand new device. In the 10.2.1 iOS update was some software that slowed down older phones. But Apple never told us. Flashback to last week. Well, back that app up a second, because I saw this headline next, that my phone slowing down was all in my mind. Here's what I thought about that article. Yeah, to sum up, your phone before the update. How about your phone after the update? How about you after the update? So today, good news, right? Apple says if you buy a replacement battery for your old phone, whammo, it'll run like new, and they're lowering the price from $79 to $29. Thanks, Apple. Thanks for nothing. You know, a lot of my job revolves around my phone. Calls, emails, social media, and my old phone was running like, yup, I had to get a new one. Went from the iPhone 6 to the iPhone 8. That's not cheap, and I shouldn't have had to do it. Where's my discount? And where's the discount for all the others who had to do the same thing? According to the Washington Post, Apple is facing at least 8 lawsuits over this. One wants almost $1 trillion in damages. Something to share with you here that I found extremely disturbing, and a warning that your words on Twitter can have drastic consequences. As details came in yesterday morning about the Alexandria shooting, I tweeted this: Scalise undergoing surgery. His staff says he's in stable condition. So listen to this. A 62-year-old woman from near Raleigh, North Carolina, replied to my tweet saying, quote, "Too bad he's not hurt worse. He and GOP trying to hurt, kill, strip health care from millions of us presently. It's unfortunately deserved." Absolutely disgusting. Absurd. Now, I thought long and hard about her tweet. Should I let it go? Or should I retweet it to my thousands of followers as an example to highlight the degeneration of political civility that's actively unfolding across America? Well, ultimately, I decided that I don't need to act like a censor. So I shared her reply, and then the internet went into full-on attack mode. Thousands of people across the country have replied to my Twitter thread condemning this woman in the strongest possible terms. Many terms that aren't even suitable for a local TV news audience. And it went beyond that, way beyond. People started sharing her name, the name of her business, her home address, her cell phone number, thousands of people. Now, she replied that her phone accidentally inserted the word "not," which didn't really change the meaning of the tweet at all, so we weren't buying that. She then tried responding to all of the people lighting up her Twitter account. Yeah, that didn't work either. Late today, she changed her Twitter name, made her profile private, and
the number you dialed is not a working number. Please check the number and dial again.
Yeah, she disconnected her phone. Now, people have forwarded her comments to the Capitol Police, and a spokesperson confirms to WUSA 9 there is an ongoing investigation in her response to the shooting. And there have been some unfortunate mix-ups. The woman who sent the tweet, her business, DPC Consultants, is just one letter off from a D.C. firm, DP Consultants. They've been getting angry phone calls and emails, and they've tried to clear up the confusion with a statement on their website and a statement to us that I've shared on my Twitter page. You know, keyboard confidence, it's inspiring people all over the place to tweet before they think. If you wouldn't say it standing on a podium in front of a room full of strangers, it doesn't belong online. And if everyone followed that golden rule, perhaps we'd have less peril and more peace.